Destroy the objectives.
Hello there everybody, Bear here, and holy smokes, we've hit over 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. I'm shocked. I never thought it would ever get this high, and I would just like to thank all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you stick around for the future and that you've enjoyed what I've been posting recently. Same goes to all the old subscribers. Thank you so much for your support, you long-time guys. I'm going to try to be much more consistent because that's what you deserve for sticking along with me for this pretty wild ride. Special thanks goes to Stuart, who has essentially built this channel by liking and commenting on my videos. He's been a true bro throughout this whole thing, and anyone else who's ever liked, commented, tweeted out, whatever, I couldn't have done it without you, gotten this far. So thank you very much, and it's very much appreciated, and I look forward to providing you with some quality content in the future. On the topic of quality, I think there's something to be said about people who put more than 15 minutes of effort into a video, and I believe that all you new guys agree with me on that. Otherwise, I don't think you would have subscribed to begin with. The way of like the commentary journal type entry over gameplay is going by the wayside, especially on this channel. I'm not gonna inundate you with crap such as this unless it's like an update or something like that. YouTube video making has the potential to be more than just glimpses into people's lives, and that's what I'm gonna strive toward in the future. I'm going to continue to bring those cinematic pieces. I'm going to continue on with head cheese, and hopefully others will start to follow suit, because there are a lot of creative people in the community, and they're washed away by boring updates about what people ate last night or how their friend disrespected them in some way. Traditional, boring, uneducating content like that. I guess it does have its place from time to time. This video, for example, isn't exactly an artistic piece, but I felt it was necessary just to say hello, catch up with the new people, catch up with the old people, say thank you. The problem rises when every single video you make is exactly like this. That's just my 2 cents. You can agree, you can disagree. It is what it is. Anywho, I think that's enough fellatio for one day. So I guess I could talk about the gameplay since, there's about 4 minutes left. I had this saved on my hard drive for a rainy day, and initially I was gonna call it I Let My Sub Do the Nosking, because in this gameplay you might notice I'm up against an entire team of snipers, the bane of my existence and the dark mark on the Call of Duty community. I saved it for a couple reasons. One, me and my boys, make them back out, your entire team back out within, 4 minutes of gameplay. And second, what happens at the end, when I let my trash talking get the better of me. It was just priceless. It was priceless. Those kids we were fighting, they had the mad. They were quite mad afterward, and it felt pretty damn good just to bust their chops a little bit. It would have been sweeter if we could have prevented them from planting that first bomb, but I didn't do a terrific job of playing the objective. My lust for raining down hellfire on them got the better of me, so I let them have that one bomb site while I was calling in all my stuff. But hey, I'm not infallible. I'm not a perfect player by any means. Hell, I might get a good gameplay 1 out of every 15-20 games, but to my credit, I rarely back out of lobbies. I think their desperation started to kick in around this time because I die a few times to SMGs and assault rifles instead of sniper rifles. That's how you know you've won against a squad kind of like this. Anyway, if I do post commentaries in the future, they're gonna have to be unique in some kind of way, like something similar to this where I get hate messages afterwards, or something funny happens. Because otherwise, what's the point of watching it unless I'm talking about the gameplay? And that's okay. I've got a series on my channel called Hardcore Commentating, which is, you know, interesting in its own right. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of like it. So that'll just about do it for me. I would like to have another head cheese out this week, but I've got a very important job interview coming up, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time to work on the video. I've got to work on preparing myself mentally and physically for being evaluated by potential employees. Not sure on the date of that yet, so maybe by the end of the week another head cheese, if not this weekend or early next week. I hope it doesn't disappoint you in some way. I'll do the best that I can. So, final score is 33-16. I started off like a monster, but once that one team left and another team came in, they had proper weapons, so score took a nosedive. So here's the best part of the video. The guy I was playing was quite mad when I called him a scrub, so he told me to go fuck myself and that he's better than me. Great grammar. Followed shortly by him telling me to get on my level. I forgot what I said that made him say that, but it couldn't have been very nice. I then told him his level couldn't have been very good if he had to back out of a lobby, so I didn't want to be on his level. And then your traditional 1v1 me bro comments came in, followed by about 4 or 5 different attempts to get into a party with me, probably so he could screech at me with his 9-year-old voice or something. Anyway, that'll do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't go anywhere. Good stuff coming up.